Welcome back. Before I talk about the digital transformation, what I thought is important for us to share and understand the new realities of the digital-driven workplace. We cannot escape this. We have seen this in the last 10 years, and it's more profound during the COVID-19, where organizations are forced to look at digital transformation, digital initiative, to be able to protect themselves, their customers, their employees, and this is where we need to understand why we need to adopt now to accelerate the digital transformation practices within the organization. Number one, when you talk about digital transformation, it's about reimagining your business in the digital era with an obsession with the customer. Customer centricity is important. As I mentioned earlier, you need to look at what is it that the customer wants. AirAsia, for example, is a good example in airline, how they develop the ability to understand, they work with the customer, they understand the customer. I talk about Apple as well. Apple is another good example of organization that really focus on their customer. Starbucks, for example, Procter & Gamble. Another example is Shell, Shell Petroleum, and so forth. So these are organizations that have been very at the forefront of digital transformation because of the impact on digital on the workplace. Second is about calling on the workplace people to deliver value for the stakeholder, especially the customer. So you're not doing it for the sake of doing it, but doing it with the customer in mind, developing solutions with the customer, the end user in mind, and then creating value, capture the value for the customers, for your organization as well, because that is to be the cornerstone. Okay, and of course, to do that, you need to have the relevant digital capability, the skills, the leadership, skills is important. The disruptive digital leadership competencies, and of course, lastly, what we have done through research at DLI, the Disruptive Leadership Institute, we look at organizations worldwide. As I mentioned earlier, about the research that we did in 2002, 2003, and published in the book called Leadership Disruptive Time, Negotiating a New Balance. So what are some of the organizations, both government, private, non-profit? What has been important is what is critical success of this organization during the COVID, and even before COVID, is implementing digital transformation initiative. In Singapore, for example, the government is important. The government is a forefront. We call it the government 4.0. The public sector lead the way. You know, the government technology, we have the government technology arm, the GovTech, and we have organizations fully embracing it, with the support of the government, providing the initiative, the infrastructure, resources, and so forth. So I think every organization today has to understand the importance of digital transformation. It's here to stay, it's now, and you need to implement it now to help your organization for the future. Because if you don't do it, you're going to become redundant, you're going to make yourself irrelevant in the future. Thank you.